Welcome to Trivia Clips. Think you know the bearded legends of Boogie Rock? This is part 1 of the ZZ Top True or False Challenge. You have 5 seconds to answer each question. True or false? Let's find out how much you really know about this Texas trio. 1. ZZ Top is a trio formed in Texas. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, true. The band formed in Houston, Texas in 1969. The classic lineup: Billy Gibbons, Dusty Hill, and Frank Beard. They became icons of bluesy rock and Southern attitude. Their music had Texas flavor with global appeal. And yes, Frank Beard is the only one without a beard. 2. All members of ZZ Top wore long beards. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, false. Ironically, drummer Frank Beard had no beard. Billy Gibbons and Dusty Hill wore the iconic long beards. The look became part of their brand. They once turned down a $1 million offer to shave. Their image was just as famous as their sound. 3. Their first album was released in the 70s. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, true. Their self-titled debut came out in 1971. It featured bluesy, gritty tracks and Southern vibes. The album marked the start of their long career. They quickly gained a cult following in Texas. But global fame came a bit later. 4. LaGrange is about a barbecue restaurant. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, false. The song is about a famous Texas brothel. LaGrange references the chicken ranch near Houston. It became legendary through this track. That gritty riff is one of their most iconic. It helped define Texas blues rock forever. 5. ZZ Top opened for the Rolling Stones. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, true. In the early 70s, they supported the Stones in Hawaii. It gave them huge exposure to new audiences. The Stones praised ZZ Top's raw energy. It helped push their career to the next level. They later became headliners themselves. 6. Sharp Dressed Man was released in the 80s. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, true. It came out in 1983 on the Eliminator album. The song became an MTV favorite. It mixed blues with synth-driven rock. Their flashy style matched their evolving sound. It was a hit with both old and new fans. 7. Their music videos helped define the MTV era. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Videos like Legs and Gimme All Your Lovin' exploded. They featured hot rods, models, and slick editing. ZZ Top became MTV darlings in the 80s. Their look and humor stood out on screen. They embraced visuals without losing their roots. 8. Billy Gibbons played guitar for Jimi Hendrix. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, true. Before ZZ Top, Billy Gibbons led a band called the Moving Sidewalks. They opened for Hendrix in the late 60s. Hendrix even praised Gibbons' guitar skills. That experience shaped his blues rock style. It gave him massive credibility early on. 9. The band went on a 10-year hiatus. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, false. They took a short break in the late 70s. It lasted just a couple of years, not 10. They returned with Deguelo in 1979. That album revived their sound and popularity. They've been surprisingly consistent over decades. 10. Dusty Hill passed away in 2021. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer, true. Dusty Hill died in July 2021 at age 72. He asked the band to keep playing without him. Elwood Francis, their longtime tech, took his place. The band honored Dusty by continuing the tour. It marked the end of an era, but not the legacy. End of part 1. How many did you get right? Stick around because part 2 gets even deeper into ZZ Top's legacy.